What's going on? It's episode 4 Kings Podcast ENT back in full effect. It's your boy Mikey Mike, aka C Mac, aka Mo City's finest. God damn it, if you ain't paying attention, it's Mr. Podcast Dad of the Year.
Hey.
Shit. What else can I say? I don't think I need to say anything else. But West Up, Best Up. You already know what time it is. One time for the SWAT.
Yeah.
We got my boy KG in the building. Big
Yeah.
KG, not the little KG.
Not the little one.
We got Dad had Daddy, Salt and Pepper Pop.
Hey.
Fresh lineup on the beard. Got it for the free $99 because it's Wednesday.
You hear me?
We got Mr. HBO. I forgot that one.
Yeah, Mr. HBO.
Yeah.
These intros just get longer and
They
longer.
do. They can.
We got the Miss Tresta Leches in the building.
I don't even like tres leches.
You gonna take it and you don't like it, okay?
I don't take stuff I don't like.
You know what? It's been some stuff that you didn't like that you did take. So don't even go there.
I'm not allowed to say the name anymore, so I was gonna
You shut your ass up.
Let me make it up to you. Hit the Mimi. What's the name? Mimi Riperton.
Okay.
Look.
I can't.
All right.
Ooh.
Miss Cat is back in the building after that terrible sinus infection she had last week.
I had a bad allergic reaction.
Yeah, you were sick of the bullshit. Okay, we got you.
No,
We got you.
No, it was real. I went to the doctor and everything.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What the fuck you had going on, right?
I think my dog ran into some kind of bush or something, and I bathed him, and it got on my hands, and yeah, it was just.
You put it in your face after you watch the dog?
No, but like when I was drying him, of course, he was like on my legs or,
Nope. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyway.
Huh?
It's very long.
Hey, look at
Absolutely.
it. You gotta ride that one out for a minute though. Anyway, shout out to Cat and the dog problems.
Yes. Yes.
We got Jamie Buns in the building, aka Junk in the Trunk, aka
Big with a girl, but with it.
putting on one time for the ladies with the collard green arms.
You know what? I cannot. Y'all on one.
But they
Look.
really are.
Y'all on one.
They really are. But it's true.
We love
if
you.
you can't cuff the back of her arm, then she can't cook.
Hey, what up, King?
Hey,
All right, so we got a tall order to get into tonight. We're really gonna get it popped off.
Let me see.
It's been a lot going on. We got the whole talk about cheating, being emotional abuse. We got the whole talk about having kids and not marrying these women, creating more broken homes. We got Judge Mathis getting a divorce.
Well,
And we got how people are bringing in Demure Manure. Okay. All right. So you seen the title, like, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. So people are bringing in Demure Manure. It's just so.
Girl, you took the words right out of my mouth. I've been so glad when they find another word.
People don't find words. That's the thing, because people are so limited in what their vocabulary is.
get a thesaurus.
But not a lot of people gonna do that.
I'll be glad when
Though.
people are tired of saying it.
I think that
Like
that
everybody,
ethics.
oh my god, it's just so demure.
Very cutesy, very. What else?
Demure is actually,
It sounds like manure.
it really does, but it just means modest or shy or very
And a lot of them are not
Right.
any of what they are
Right.
posting.
and actually demure is a female term. It's used to describe a woman being very reserved.
I am that.
So now you want to be demure. Manure.
Ain't shit to me about your cat.
First of all, don't play me.
Another one.
Oh, wow.
Man, look. So shout out to all the Demures out
Mhm.
there. We see you.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you for rocking your Amish clothes. We appreciate you for
We know you're not really demure.
Right.
Okay, we can see that you are not. With
stop the
with-
cap.
with your ass cheeks out and your
Get on
titties
my
popping.
Ooh.
on my head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. So again, when they
Yeah.
find the next word,
You know that Gen Z and Gen A, they changed the definition of words. So they might be changing the definition of modest.
there's no way. There's no
So
stop it.
what they consider modest might be, modest. Like
You know what?
I'm not naked. I just got my cheeks out. I'm comfortable. This is the way I want to dress.
mean,
it's modest to me.
At this point, I just really want to know who said that it was okay to start wearing lingerie as regular clothes.
I just want to know who said starting to wear hoodies at 100-degree weather. Like that's I can't get past. I don't even care about the lingerie. Like, why y'all not suffering from heat stroke? Like, are y'all aliens? They replace our children.
I seen some kids outside today. Actually, they went outside. I was leaving out of Walmart. They were coming in. They had on a hoodie, shorts, and slides, and I was just like,
None that match.
Well,
"It's fucking
Unless
hot
it's
as
the
hell
winter.
outside."
If it's the
No,
winter,
no,
it's fine.
no. So again, in the defense of some of these kids,
You said kid dressed like that.
I know. Say what? Say,
I said your kid dressed like that. That's why
I
you
be
go
having
offended.
no. I really don't. He don't really dress like that. I be having to cuss him out because he be wearing like full winter coats and stuff. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? It be cold in the school. Look, I understand that.
damn cold.
It ain't that cold.
All these baby got low iron.
Wait, because Melvin
need
feels
some-
some
they need
type
some
of way
guidance.
because nobody notified Melvin that we were live.
I did.
Bro, he shot
said-
you the
he said
message.
you- Yeah.
I shot everybody the message.
So
Again, before we go any further, shout
it's
out to
okay,
Ray
Melvin.
Bud.
I got you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ray Bud.
Oh,
Ray
Ray
Bud couldn't
Bud.
be with us tonight.
What's up?
Hey, what's up,
Bud?
Ray?
We don't know what the hell happened to Ray Bud. His phone went dead, and
It's
you
another
know
episode of Where's Ray Bud?
where's Ray Bud?
Absolutely.
Hold on, where's the song? I got a song. All right, where's Ray Bud? So, but I did talk to him today though. So, shout out to Ray Bud.
But maybe
What is
them
that?
using this word.
It's Melvin.
Maybe them using this word, maybe they'll start acting that way and they'll be a little bit more modest.
No,
Hell
it's
no.
not gonna happen.
Hell
You don't
nah.
think so?
Absolutely.
Nope.
They're not going to be demure.
No.
So,
They're gonna be manure.
There it is.
I just, I got in an argument with one of my younger associates. I won't say who she is because she probably watches. But she's in my family. I won't tell what family member she is.
It's your cousin.
Hello.
And then
if you're watching.
she was arguing with me about that they can change the definition of words, and just because
No.
we made up a word doesn't mean that it can stay that. So just because, like, I was arguing with somebody one time, they were talking about being evenly yoked,
Sorry.
right? They started talking about an egg. I was like, it's about oxes. But then it's like, and they didn't even understand that. So I was like, y'all just be taking words and just be doing whatever with it, right?
So go ahead, Jamie.
Go ahead.
So I
Jamie.
guess just screw the fact there's a whole dictionary. with-
Bingo.
with
Oh my
Hey,
god,
hey,
you just
hey,
took the
you know,
words out of my mouth.
Hey,
Yeah.
Have any of
There's
you
no
have
dictionary,
y'all-
there's no thesaurus, there's
whatever
no
happened to the encyclopedias?
I know. Oh my god.
So
Encyclopedia
Took the
Britannica.
word out of my mouth.
You know what? But the encyclopedias kind of faded off though.
First
Because
of
you remember
all-
back in the day, like around the 70s, 80s, they had the whole volumes of
Like,
encyclopedias.
no,
We
you
had the
to
whole
buy.
volume.
Yeah.
Right.
I had all that.
I had all of that at my grandma's house.
At my
Yeah.
house, we had all the Britannica, all of the I can't say the word with my lips. Thesaurus. Got it.
Like for
Thesaurus.
me, when I had to do projects, I was excited to go grab the damn encyclopedias.
Yeah.
You know,
and you
like-
better not mess them up.
I feel
You
like
better
my
not
grandma
mess
had money because we had encyclopedias.
This
My
is
grandma did
This
have a
is
whole
true.
thing encyclopedia.
Like we had
we had the whole
bookshelf.
volume.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She was like, "You don't know what? Go on in there
Grab
and
that encyclopedia.
grab
right
that
there.
encyclopedia."
But you gotta let them kids have their words, man.
And
Man, please.
all right, next. Next. Because these kids coming up with, they know how to do everything else, but can't do the things they need to do on YouTube University, bro.
YouTube University.
I feel like they are on
Melvin
the,
over here capping, talking about niggas old, talking about encyclopedias.
First of all,
Nigga, please.
nigga,
you know
old.
what?
Melvin, you old. You're not young.
How
You're
old
not-
is Melvin?
Melvin, don't act like you ain't never
Melvin-
flipped through the
Melvin-
encyclopedia before.
Melvin's under 35. So
He's under 35? Wow.
yeah.
He done flipped through an
Right.
encyclopedia
Wow.
before.
He had some in my mama house. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he was over there. Anyways, so is cheating emotional abuse?
Good segue.
Yes.
Depending on how you use it.
Mm.
Is cheating emotional abuse? Yes.
How?
How not?
Okay.
Like,
There's a nuance to that, right? So let's say
Mhm.
I'm just gonna me and you are in a relationship, right? Okay, so let's say you cheated on me first. I forgave you,
Okay.
but then it was like maybe I didn't forgive her, and I want my lick back, and so we're even. Is that emotional abuse?
Yes.
But we even. I
mean, at this point, because you've forgiven her,
yeah.
that's emotional abuse.
But
Yeah.
I need my closure.
So
No.
So you should have got your closure before you forgave her.
Mhm. I just
Yeah.
forgave you to appease your feelings, but like I had to get my lick back.
So
I
then,
think-
yeah, that's emotional abuse.
I think
Okay.
you.
no. So first of all, let's preface the definition because you know
Okay.
people don't look shit up, right?
Okay.
They don't
Go ahead.
going off the terms,
Like I said, I'm not your normal female. So
but it's tough to it's really tough to define emotional abuse because emotional abuse is also considered psychological abuse, right?
Mhm.
Absolutely. Gaslighting.
You know, and
You the gaslight
then you get
queen.
off into this whole thing about being mental abuse. So
You know what?
You be gaslighting Melvin all the time in the group chat.
What are you talking about? You know
Mhm.
what?
I got your
Continue.
back. I got your
Chris.
back, Melvin.
Continue.
okay, it's a pattern or of behavior in which a perpetrator insults, humiliates, and generally instills fear in an individual in order to control them. That is emotional abuse. So it's a form of manipulation and control. So by definition, it doesn't really meet the criteria of emotional abuse.
But wait,
I can
because
spin,
it
I can spin
does.
that. I can spin that. I can spin
It
that. I
does
can spin that.
because, like I said, the fact that he forgave her in her mind, they're good.
In that particular
Now,
instance, though,
but
in that particular
in that
instance,
particular instance, he said cheating.
no.
So,
But there's different levels to cheating.
okay, but I'm gonna get to that level.
Go ahead.
So he has forgiven her. So to her, they're good. But he still wants his lick back. So once he gets his lick back, he's going to do something for her to find out. Now, in her mind, she fucked up. So he has a level of control because now she's sitting up here worrying, like, oh my God, he said he forgave me, but he still got his lick back. What can I do? Can I fix this? Is it fixable? Do he love me?
It's
She
time to
better
go
than
tit for
me?
eye.
No.
No.
What they say,
Run
an
it
eye for
I'm
an eye,
not-
leave everybody blind.
I'm
An
not.
eye for an eye
We're
makes
not
the world
doing
blind.
that.
And
We're
when
not
y'all were
doing
talking
that.
about, you and Keegan were talking about that, and I wanted to say that when y'all said it on the podcast the other day, and I was just like, I'm not.
What you talking about?
Yeah, because you're talking about if I take an eye, you take an eye. Because what it is if I take your eye, then you take my eye. Then again, I would take your eye, then you take my eye.
And everybody blind.
Everybody blind.
Yeah.
So like revenge is not good.
Revenge is not a good thing, right?
Oh.
So here's what I was trying to go into with that. Cheating in an instance, like one time cheating, is not emotional abuse.
Damn.
To no. So listen. So this is why I say this. Cheating is not emotional abuse if it's like a one-time thing because everybody makes mistakes, right?
But typically that one time turns
But
into
no,
two.
you can't say but typically. We got to deal with apples and oranges and oranges. We can't go over here and start making a whole goddamn fruit salad,
but
right?
You sitting up here
No.
trying to
What I said, and my word choice was instance. So if you cheat one time, you make a mistake, you correct it. It's not emotional abuse. Now, if you're a serial cheater, I absolutely be like, yeah, that's emotional abuse because the cycle in which you're taking this person through is definitely emotional abuse because the psychological effect it plays on this person is emotional abuse at its very essence.
I'm gonna let you finish. Listen. Cheating in itself is abuse. It's emotional abuse. I don't care if it was 1 time, 10 times, 2 times, 20 times. It's abuse. Period. Point blank. I don't care how you try to sum it up.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
The first word out of there was what?
Cheating.
No, the first
Emotional?
word out of the definition of emotional abuse is what?
Abuse?
No. See, women don't listen.
I'm sick of y'all.
So the first word was
How long
pattern.
ago did you read? Did you read it?
I literally just read it, but the first word was pattern.
I'm sorry.
Again, that's why I said you had to establish a routine. This had to be more than one instance.
You
One
okay?
time.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
When you cheat,
Uh-huh.
you sit up there and
Hold
you
on,
don't know.
it's too
Hold
angry.
on, hold on.
Too angry. That's spicy. That's spicy.
Let me
right there.
finish. Let me finish.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Look, he got it. Pattern.
You know what, man? Anyway, it is a subconscious decision when you cheat. You think about your partner when you are making a decision to cheat. You absolutely do. Before it is done and you have committed the act, you thought about the person that you are with. It's abuse. It really is. I don't care what definition you come up with, what statistic you come up with.
I'm not even coming up with anything.
It's abuse.
You ready for this?
Go ahead.
So you just literally said, let's rewind.
Boy, y'all this.
You said subconsciously.
You didn't
But
say
then-
consciously. You
then
said
Consciously, subconsciously.
You can't backpedal.
Whatever.
You can't backpedal.
No, you said
Listen,
subconscious.
if you
It's
want to be
subconscious, that's not my
cheating,
fault.
if you want to be sitting up here cheating,
Subconscious.
oh my God. I can't with y'all.
That's not my fault.
I really hope that all men are not like y'all, thinking that cheating is not abuse.
I never said that. I never once said that.
Okay, so what did you say?
I've just been
What did you
laughing.
say?
I've just been laughing.
What
the
did
whole
you
time.
say? I'm not saying him. What did you
I
say?
said one instance does not
Bullshit.
define it as emotional abuse.
Cheating is cheating.
Cheating is cheating. However, there's different levels. Like I said,
How?
right? So the emotional cheating, the physical cheating. You have all these different.
Marshy.
Huh?
I was saying hey to Marshy.
Oh, what's up, Marshy?
Hey, Marshy.
Hey.
So look, so here go Melvin. She never crossed my mind. Who's thinking about other pussy when they get new pussy?
Stay by yourself, Melvin.
He's the feeling.
Yeah. Stay by yourself. Man.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
I'm
Wow.
sweating. I'm laughing so hard.
Wow.
If you think it, look, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
All I'm gonna say is,
Go ahead, Jamie.
if you feel like you gonna cheat, don't be mad when the person that you with want they lick back.
Yeah, that's what I was always
Don't
saying.
But
be mad.
But again,
Exactly.
Don't be mad.
now in that instance, it's emotional abuse because it's retaliation.
Really?
It's
You damn
retaliation. No,
right.
by definition,
Really?
because it's
Because
retaliation.
My example was
You
one way,
intended
Oh my
to
God.
like these.
You're right.
So
Because you
so
Bet
accidentally
that Marshy
oh babe, I didn't mean it. I'm
One time.
sorry.
one
Well,
time.
sometimes you can trip and
You
fall.
one time you tripped and fell in the
Okay,
cooch.
okay. No,
Okay.
but
So
again,
I'm a slip and fall on the damn banana and
but
we
again,
even.
why must we go to the extreme? Why
Because
must we go to the extreme of it being physical?
because
Again,
it was
and
physical.
how
even
does
if
was
it is
physically-
emotional, even
So-
if it's just messaging or talking to this person for
No, no, no.
hours or meeting up,
so
like
I don't care.
cheating is cheating.
so here's the thing about messaging.
No,
I don't care.
that's not what you said.
Yeah,
So when I sent that message, you was like, I'm on the fence if it was cheating or not.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care.
You remember that? Oh, that was a good one.
I
That was a good one.
did.
That was a good one.
Yeah, anything.
That was
I
a good
did.
one.
I
Yeah.
don't
Now,
care.
yeah, and I would.
She wasn't trying to jump your bones.
No, but
Was
No,
it
she
reminiscent?
was,
you
was
had-
reminiscent.
Yeah.
No,
After that conversation, she probably went in the bathroom and had to get one off. So
But she wasn't trying to jump your bones. She never said, "Oh, well, let's meet up."
No,
because
There
I-
was none of that.
it's because I didn't initiate that. All I was doing was saying
You
things-
definitely was fishing.
I wasn't.
It's that.
you were fishing, bro.
Yeah.
I was not fishing.
you was just waiting on her to take that bait.
Yeah.
That's not. You can't tell me my
You was
intentions.
dangling. You
You
was
can't tell me my
dangling.
intentions.
Look
I
out.
literally
I'm
was.
not-
I was reminiscing about good college times because my sister died not too long ago. Not Kim. Nike.
Yeah, shout out to Nike.
Shout out to Nike. So RIP. She
Zeta
passed away.
Kitty.
Yeah. That's my girl, man. She passed away, and so I was reminiscing about college, and that relationship that we had was very impactful in my life because, as you saw, some of the things that we participated in grew after her because that was the person I first experienced those things with.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just telling her, like I thought that was dope that I could have that with you. And I, now I do all this other stuff. But I wasn't saying I want to do it to you because, to be honest, she's not.
So first of all,
Kellen, you're toxic as fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are
Absolutely.
toxic.
I can't remember
Yeah.
this.
You are toxic. Because 9 times out of 10, if somebody done something with you, I'm sure they can't do it with nobody else.
Another one.
look. So what I would say is the reason, and the only reason why I would say
I would agree.
the only
I would
reason I would
agree.
say why you was fishing, bro, is because at any given moment the conversation could have ended and be like, all right, have a good one.
Yeah.
The reinsertion of the shit, like circling
He
back.
was like, he was literally
Well, because I was in my car.
You was
Oh.
reminiscing.
what you did was like that man on that insurance commercial where he was like, gotta be quicker than that. That's what you were doing.
Yeah.
That's
with
what you
the
were doing
dollar.
because she
I
was
mean,
trying to snatch it to grasp, her chance to reminisce with you.
We're not
But,
doing that.
mm-mm,
She toxic
Yeah,
as hell too. Did you see in the minute? I was like, we both toxic. And I was like, we had that. We at one point we were just. It was. She had like. She was living with her baby daddy. She was in love with him. She said, then
but then she was, come on.
Then she was messing with my frat brother. But then I didn't care. So then she got jealous. She got jealous that she was messing with my frat. She tried to mess with him to make me jealous, but then I didn't care. And so then she would go out her way to try to have sex with me some more. And it was just crazy.
This is just getting worse.
It was just toxic.
It's just getting worse.
It was just toxic. So it was like,
it's really getting bad.
The pass around Punani, and you had to pass around.
No, so
dick.
So here's the thing, right? So what's wrong?
Like.
So she's not allowed to have sex with who she wants to have sex with. She's a pass around.
Both of y'all was pass around.
What happened to sexual liberation? What happened to like?
Boy, wasn't nobody talking about no damn sexual liberation back then.
So let's get to
I'm
the
not
comments.
that old.
Hold on. Get to the comments.
Exactly.
So
Back then,
Marshy,
don't cheat.
that wasn't what we were discussing. Kellen was not talking about his boo thing or nothing like that. He had a conversation with
I don't cheat,
a college fling. He shared with us, and we're merely weighing in on that. Now she's married, and I was like, me and Ray Bud both was like, it's a hell to the. We was like, nah, bro. She out of line, you out of line, and the fact that she wouldn't show this message to her husband further,
But we don't know the nature of their relationship. I mean, maybe she would.
Or maybe she got her rocks off. Maybe it was like, oh yeah, let's do some freaky shit now.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, we don't know.
He know her better than us.
Like I said, she went.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Ew. She flicked her bean after that conversation.
She say, "Ooh," she said, "The carpet burns." Ooh, them was the times.
She got it on her back.
The choking, the hair pulling. Oh
my god.
Nonetheless, but like I said, to go back to the point, cheating in itself, one time, making a mistake, owning up to it, resolving the situation, does not qualify, quantify, exemplify, define. It does not even meet the standards of it being emotional abuse. Now,
says who?
Now
says the book.
Says the book. And now I was now
emotional abuse.
Now this would
now you acting like they were Demure. You gonna make your own definition?
Emotional damage.
So I'm not making my own definition. I'm just saying when he was saying, one time.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah, that's one.
It just kind of put me back in the instance of, okay, so if it's just one time, then okay, yeah. You had your one time, I'm gonna have my one.
But your one time,
but your one time is part of the cycle. If you just say, all right, I understand this dead.
Your one time finna be is because his one time was somebody that like is not important or like
it don't matter what my one time gonna be.
Y'all gonna try to like one up to the point where it's like you're gonna try to hurt his feelings, and that is the emotional damage part.
Because
why he keep putting this finger
your
over
one time with somebody that you didn't care about hurt my feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so, emotional abuse.
Black men don't cheat.
But so Marshik, no pictures or video were sent that we know of.
No.
So yes, your one time at this point,
Bro.
since you did your one time, I need my hall pass.
But it doesn't work that way, right? Because it's like when men cheat, they cheat
How?
because men cheat down.
Why shouldn't it?
Men cheat down.
But you know, but here's the other. No,
and here's my point. Y'all cannot take what you dish out.
It's not true.
That's not
That's
true. Because I
bullshit.
can.
that's not true.
Okay.
I can. But I'm not
Okay.
the. I'm not. I'm
But
not.
see,
I'm the
I'm
outlier.
gonna say this. If you gotta cheat, we don't need to be together.
Fact.
Period.
I agree.
Period.
All I'm gonna say is, I like y'all always say, I'm not your average female.
Yeah.
I done dealt with too much shit, so I'm not
Not
regular.
doing that. Yeah.
So if you cheat on me,
Yeah.
just know
I know.
I forgive you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I forgive you and I
Yeah.
love you.
Mm.
But I'm gonna get my lick back.
It's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna get my lick back.
I just don't.
I'm gonna get my lick back. So I'm not the one you want to
Get her
cheat
lick
with.
back.
I'm not the one you want to cheat on because I'm gonna
My
get my
lick back
back.
is gonna be silence of the lambs.
And if I get my lick back, we probably ain't gonna be together no more.
We definitely not gonna be together.
Look,
Ooh.
if you gonna, and again,
Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm too old.
I'm gonna hit your mom.
this
Oh,
now that's the part about it being emotional
What did you
abuse.
say?
I was just gonna say, if you hit somebody like the best friend,
Okay.
the mama,
That's
as
how
a man,
that's
as a
how you
man,
end up in ditches.
that's
Your mama should have given me
because
that
the
pussy.
Like I said.
psychological effect of that alone, because now you have to interact with this person. Like this person may be a part of your family. Like it's a never ending cycle.
And I'm not saying that you should do this. I'm not saying that you should do this. But if you are gonna do it, you have to make sure that they look alike, and the mother has like a competition thing with the daughter.
All
And so
I'm
you-
saying is,
And so you go for the because the daughter hurts you, right? So then you go for the mom because she already jealous of the daughter and she wants to live vicariously through that. So you make her feel like her youthful self, and then you hit the mama, and then you destroy the
you go
daughter.
for my mom, I'm gonna go for your dad.
You go for my daddy, and my daddy go high five.
That's okay. Cause I'm gonna go for your daddy.
I'm
Damn.
gonna
Your
make
daddy
you.
gonna come over there. I ain't gonna have
I'm
nothing.
gonna make you
on.
a sister.
Okay, well, so
Shaking my
we
head.
still going we're in the middle of the road as me and Kellen are sitting over here as men. It's funny though, as men we sit up
Tit
here
for tat.
and we're saying that it's not emotional abuse unless other things are present.
Yeah,
But the women flat out like cheating is emotional abuse.
I give grace,
It's
right?
abuse.
And I've been cheated on too, and my feelings were definitely hurt.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't look at it as she did that with the malicious intent to hurt me. I felt like she made a mistake, and so I forgave her. I gave her grace.
That's the part about it being abuse. It has to be a pattern. It has to be intentional.
Did you get your lick back?
No, I didn't, because and I'm not gonna say who it was, but like
I know who it was.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
You said it before you paid attention.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you.
So
And she
again,
didn't do nothing physical, but it was still cheating.
Here
Now-
we go. I'm getting
Yeah.
my lick back.
Now-
I might not cheat, but I'm gonna get my lick back.
all right, man.
Mm.
So
Them comments. It's been a lot of comments.
yeah, it's been Melvin. Melvin said we can't get back together now because I got some other coochie. He said these rules are too much for me. And then he said, but I thought we was getting out licked backs. Now I gotta die. That was what you said.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Kelvin gonna fuck and record it. So
Damn.
yeah. What's up, AT Quill?
I can't stand you, man.
Damn.
But look at it. So again, as men, this is one of the never-ending continuums of the conversations that we
Yeah.
have as far as men and women,
Mhm.
because it's like women will constantly look at something, even though it's in black and white right here. Nah, I don't agree with that shit. That ain't it. But
Listen, if you are in a relationship and you cheat, it may be I don't no, I'm not gonna want you after that. I'm just not.
but you ready for this part? If you didn't get caught,
I'm not gonna want you after I find out you cheated.
you find out.
Why are you
Yeah.
looking? Why you can't trust me?
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Why I can't trust you? I trusted you and you cheated.
But you don't know that until you find out. You know what I'm saying? So
And now
like,
that I know,
but
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? So like, if I'm like that John Legend song, he's like, you can say I don't love you just because I cheat on
Oh,
you.
okay. All right.
Because how I hide and all the things I do, like erase my phone, I keep it out of town, I keep it wrapped up when I cheat around. That song, it's an amazing song. It's
Yeah.
it's on the first album.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Absolute jam. So it's like, what if I do all those things and you go out of your way to find it? Like you go through my phone and you like, but like I didn't do anything to alert you. You just had your women's intuition. Isn't that you being disloyal? Because if you was loyal and trusting, you wouldn't have done that.
Look, nigga, you was loyal. You was disloyal when you
Another
cheated. Nigga, wait a minute. Hold up,
And 9 times out of 10 in today's world,
Go ahead, Jamie.
in today's world, the people on the side, women or men, don't know how to stay in their lane.
For the most
They're
part,
going
you're right.
to
For
take
the most part.
pictures. They're gonna let it be known this who they cheating.
What's up,
I had a person send me a whole fucking video of this nigga sitting on her fucking bed.
Oh.
Anyway, continue.
It sounds like it might be story time for Kat.
Yeah, no, it ain't no fucking story time. It ain't no motherfucking story time. But I can tell you what, that bitch don't know how to clean her house.
Damn,
Dirty
son, where'd you
bitch.
find this?
Anyway, you know what? I digress.
Okay. Well,
Did he have his clothes on?
He didn't.
This is a certified hood classic.
so since emotions are high and we're having good we're having good discourse, you know, I think this is the perfect time to jump into the Cam Newton conversation.
Oh,
So there was
Yeah.
a lot said in that interview. If you watch the entirety of the interview, that clip went viral, and of course, everybody's like, "Yeah, she served him. Yeah, she got him." But like, I don't think she did all that with what everybody's saying she said. And I mean, people are always trying to back it up with stats and saying, "Well, this and this and that and that." I just feel like you can have. It's not a broken home if two parents aren't in there. That's not true.
Say that one. It's not a broken home if what?
If they don't have the two, if you don't have the two parents that you were born that gave you birth, it's not a broken home.
By definition, broken home is really when they get divorced or they're no longer together and it's only one
Yeah.
person in the household.
and
If it's
people
only
have
one person in the
made-
household, but
they've
then-
made that word and put their own definition
Mission on it,
it.
right? Because like, okay, so
Yeah.
look, if me and my co-parent, right, we're separated.
Mhm.
Now, if I get married to another person and she gets married to another person, and we both marry the right people, now she got 4 parents.
Yeah, but
And she has even more
But-
infrastructure, and she has even more ability to do more things and have more people show up for her in different ways.
but the part about that is that when you have the right person,
If you
because,
marry
see-
the wrong person, it's the same thing.
bingo. That's my point.
Yeah, if you-
So just because
yeah.
you have 4 don't necessarily mean it's
And if
4
you-
great people.
and if you can be-
Everybody can be a walking shit show.
And you can have 2 people
I
together
just-
who absolutely stay together for the kid and who fucking hate each other, and that person is going to grow up looking at like, I don't want to get married because that's what love looks like to me.
Yeah.
I can't agree with that because some people are very good about doing it, right? So I don't want to go too far off into it because then that takes away the Judge Mathis action,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because they were married for 39 years and all of a sudden she's 61 years old and putting her pussy
It
back
wasn't
on.
all of
her.
a sudden. It was not all of a sudden.
It was.
No.
So literally
I
they
don't think
had a
so.
VH1 show.
Uh-huh.
And everything was cool because they were empty nesters. You got to see the growth and the progression of everything kind of play out.
That's
You know,
probably for some
COVID.
money.
You had COVID play out and everything else.
Mhm.
They recently just separated and then got divorced.
Look what Cam said, because I want to talk about what Cam said.
I want to talk about a lot of shit Cam said because
Yeah.
it was AT Quell said. So first of all, Cam said the real cheaters in Ashley Madison, which
Yeah,
since you finally watched it,
I watched
I
that
want to
shit.
talk about it.
that's funny.
Yeah, we can talk about this shit.
And then AT Quell said dishonesty and lies are what we are upset about. People have to be upfront about what they want.
Absolutely.
But even being upfront about what people want, it doesn't necessarily result in you getting what you want.
What the
True.
problem is, people don't want to be honest about what they really want because you're giving that person an option to
To say
either
no.
stay or go. And that's hard, I feel like, especially for a man to do.
You don't want to hurt your feelings.
No,
Well,
you don't want to
fuck
hurt
your
your own fucking feelings.
No,
No.
I really,
I'm a man. I've been in a situation
Right.
where I want to leave, but I don't want to hurt her, so I will stay around.
No, fuck
So
that.
just the
Don't
same
do
way
that.
you said
Don't do
that
Don't do that.
in the culmination of
That's not cool.
parents being in the household, people can fake it and coexist and everything be
say.
cool.
Mm.
And then
Make
as
it till you
soon
make it.
and then as soon as the kids get 18, Well, it was real.
That's true
As
too.
soon
That
as
is
you
true
as
too. That is
soon
true
as
too.
that last child
Yeah.
graduate.
Yeah.
It's been real.
I honestly,
I want a divorce.
Yep.
I honestly feel like that's doesn't, and they always have these stats to back it up. But like, what kind of people are you asking? Like, and my parents did an amazing job. I love my parents. They did an amazing job. Did a great job. They did their thug thistle. I had a run from about 14 to like 27 where I was just
Wilding out.
like, I can invoke certain names and I move shit around. My parents didn't raise me to be that way. I was a nerdy scientist, fun-loving kid, and then I just switched it over because
That's typically what happens.
But I lived in the nicest part of A-Leaf.
He did. He was a cul-de-sac kid.
I had a cul-de-sac black baby. 4 bedrooms, game room, living room, dining room, kitchen, 6,800 square foot home, front yard, backyard, 2-car garage.
That boy said 6,000.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's typically what happens. Out of the kids, you have one or two that
Don't be
likes to
disrespectful.
venture.
Don't put Kevin in here like that because they
That
was good
go
at this shit.
rogue.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general, like you have one or two that ventures out.
Melvin said he wouldn't cheat on you, Cat.
Melvin,
ATL Quell, it's all going on, bro. We getting there. Then Marshik said definitely toxic. Back to the whole thing. I mean, you can't give all 8 kids the same amount of time and attention. That was the point.
That's not a good point.
That was exactly the point. Because the psychology of it shows, right?
I mean, but
we got a call coming in.
But that also goes back to what Nick Cannon said.
Hold on.
How he's not able to give his
You
the kids the same amount of time.
Bill Gates.
Hold on. We got a call.
We got a call. Who called?
Yeah, hold on. Let me do what I gotta do one time.
That's wild.
They're connected.
There'll be people who are married and who have been married to one person and have kids, but they're highly successful and they're not around either.
14's podcast. Who we got?
Oh, this Quell.
What's up, boy?
Quell?
Hey.
What's going on, family?
Ain't nothing. What you got?
Nah, so I was just popping in because I just think that I was saying that, you know, a lot of things we're mad about is dishonesty and lies. And see, most of the time we don't present as people, we don't present what we should present to people because we don't know how to accept rejection.
Absolutely.
We expect people to do what we want them to do and not allow them to be the people who we want them to be. I mean, who they are. We already have an idea on who we think people are or who we want them to be instead of allowing them to be their true selves. Most people present their representative. Like
that's absolutely
a lot
true.
of people don't meet their actual person.
That's true. And typically within the first 3 months of dating somebody, you're dating a representative. It's not until you hit that first rough patch that you really
is a fool.
You mean what I got? I don't have that for you.
What you gonna say?
No, and I was just gonna say, and even when it comes down to our conversation of what we think about marriage, I think I said this up here before that a lot of times our views of marriage is very skewed because we only look at the legal side of marriage and we don't, we combine legal and spiritual marriage to be one thing. But most people on what they think about marriage is spiritual marriage. But we go into legal marriage trying to apply spiritual principles to it. Correct. And those are two different things when you go in it, which is why the divorce is going the way it's going, because we have a skewed way of thinking about partnership, commitment, and marriage. And we go in the legal system trying to apply spiritual principles.
Yeah.
Very true.
That's true.
So we have to understand what relationships are. So the thing is that we're not taught properly how to really navigate through relationships because people think in terms of forever and they don't even realize like, look, forever is a long time. The rest of your life is a long time. You're going to go through changes. So you have to have a little grace for people and you have to figure out where your line is. What do you want and how much can you tolerate? Because that's what it's about. It's about what you can tolerate within a relationship and what's your boundary. What is your absolute? I can't deal with that.
Now,
So
you
a
said,
lot of people don't want to go through the hard things.
You said you hit everything right on the head, and this is exactly what I was saying as far as like cheating and it being a one-time thing, and people growing, people learning what their hard no's are, and you have to also do the homework, right? You have to figure out what caused this to happen, and was it truly a mistake, or was it a genuine act? Was it just this person meant to do it, or they didn't do it?
Yeah.
If they were apologetic about it, if they were remorseful about it, if they end up doing what they need to do the homework to make sure that the trust is rebuilt.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, and that's why I say the part about it being emotional abuse, because see, here's the emotional abuse aspect of it: me cheating, then getting caught, then saying I won't do it again, then doing it again, and then say, and going through that cycle.
Yeah.
Because now the trust that you built up once you got caught, you broke it again. You built it back up, you break it again. The level of trust is like non-existent at that point.
It really is.
But what if I'm a sex addict and I have a problem?
Well, motherfuckers don't see somebody.
You gonna leave me when I'm sick as hell?
Yeah, I am. Why
you take the
I'm
vows?
gonna leave you.
Why you take the vows? You ain't a woman of your word.
Why did you take the vows?
I'm sick.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
I gotta say.
Well, this will be the last thing.
Listen, Eric Benet.
This will be the last thing I say before I get off of here. Like, I think the thing that I look at that is look, I've been through a lot of different things with my wife, but the biggest thing that I found was the thing that she couldn't handle was when I wasn't being honest with her as a man. And I think the biggest thing is when I was doing what I needed to do and being forthright and forthcoming, no matter what that meant, that I had her undivided attention. I had her cooperation within the relationship. But the moment I took away options and choices from her, then that became a problem. So I think the problem is that people have to learn to accept and give people a out. So if you know that you don't want to be a one woman man, then you need to tell that woman that, hey, I don't think this is for me, and I need to give you that option to make that choice to leave or not.
Hit the button.
So you got to figure out weigh your options to see whether I can deal with that or whether it's worth it. Because nobody gets 100% of anything, and I think we are under the false impression that we can get everything. Nobody gets everything.
Bingo.
Nobody does.
Hello.
Absolutely.
But you guys have a good night. I'm gonna be listening in. So
thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
That's our fam all the way from the top of the map.
Now back on this same amount of number of kids thing. That's ridiculous, right? Because if let's say I work in a household where the mother doesn't work and the father does, because we have a lot of kids and it's a core family. You know, it's not a broken home. The dad's gonna work all the time.
He looked at me when he said
and you know, saying the dad's not gonna be there. He's gonna be at work all the time. Or if you got a better situation, if you're a high earner, you're going to be at work all the time. Like my dad was there for football season, but when he was bodyguard for Destiny Child, he was in Europe when the football season was over. He was gone. Right. When it was basketball season, he was with the Spurs. When it was or he was with the Rockets, or he was with the 76ers. Right. And my daddy was there, but nigga was making some bread. So he had to move around.
That's why you go to say black.
But again, you missing the point though, because there were times where he was in the house, and you did wake up with your dad. You went to sleep and your dad was there. So this was work related. It's a difference when it's a lifestyle change.
And lifestyle is you got to act like it's. I'm saying that it's not going to be the perfect situation for everybody. And then
hold on, I got you one time.
Big back, big back, big back, big back.
Cat stomach growl.
Yeah, my back is loaded up with
I'm hungry. I didn't eat before I came.
Okay. Shout out to cat stomach.
You made it worse. Anyway.
But
don't make me laugh.
But no, it's a different psychological effect when you're not in the household versus you are on the road working and everything. As soon as you come home, I'm here, or you traveling with me on the
Yeah.
road and stuff like that.
So I'll say this: it's a difference in knowing that your dad or your mom is out there working to provide
Correct,
for the
correct.
household,
Yeah.
and you know they gonna come home, versus them going to work, come home, and then they right back out the door.
I have a counterpoint to that, right?
Like it's a difference.
So the most chaotic, most disorderly women that I've ever been with came from 2-parent households, and their father was never there because he was at work all the time. And they're the absolute most. They're the worst.
But
And that's why. So this is my like.
So
This,
basically, you're saying you attract women that have daddy issues.
well,
That's what
because they
I
want-
heard.
Because
That's
they
what
want
I
me to be
heard.
daddy.
You know,
And I am the dad had daddy too. And I am the salt and pepper poppy daddy. You know what I'm saying? These are I didn't give myself these names.
So let me get my
names.
point in. Okay.
go ahead.
So by definition, okay, a broken home. I don't believe in the term and how they're using it.
But
Okay.
the reason why
hold
the
on.
reason why
let me finish.
you can't throw that. You can't throw that. You don't have the privilege. You need to fix your fingers.
Yo.
I'm sorry. I'm definitely not there. Okay, but listen. So the way I grew up, okay, I wasn't raised by my parents. I was raised by my grandparents, but they were loving grandparents, okay? But they weren't my parents, right? No,
Right.
hold on.
Come on.
Hold on.
Come on.
And just with my situation now, and not being with my child's father anymore, and it's 2 separate households. I don't necessarily think that I would define it as broken. I just wouldn't.
But the reason why I say you wouldn't define it as broken, because you are saying not the overall holistic totality of what it is, right?
But I'm just saying, I just don't agree with it. I don't. It's so many people out there in this world
come from
who
that
are
and
in the
successful.
same, and who are in the same situations. And
bad data. I call it bad data. You're right, Kat.
You said what?
I agree with you.
I'm just saying.
I mean, because not everybody that came from a 2-parent household is doing good.
That nigga just trying to get some cooch.
this nigga's not doing good right now.
What are we talking about?
I come from me.
Like seriously, everybody that some folks that had a 2-parent household are not doing good in life.
I could be doing better.
Okay.
I could be doing a lot better.
So again, and you have to preface that too, because we're not saying just because you come from a 2-parent household, you are going to be better in life.
Yeah.
You have a better advantage, and you have it because they've all done this, right? You know the race that they do at these camps, and they put all these kids together, and they say, if you come from a 2-parent household, take 2 steps forward. If you have a 1-parent household, take a step back.
But see, I don't like stuff like that. I hate stuff like that.
But it shows the disproportionality within the demographics of these households.
Let's be honest, right? If we didn't have these broken households, like maybe there would not be the NBA, there would not be the NFL.
But and
there would not be no Michael, you know what I'm saying?
Those are great examples, because the NBA, all the leagues and everything, right? It puts it front and center that how many deficiencies people have coming from these households like this.
And then how successful you can be.
No. And then when
LeBron
they get all
don't know his daddy.
No, he is an anomaly. LeBron is an anomaly. We're not even gonna go here.
Every time LeBron
I
hate my dad.
Wait, but Shaq came from a broken home, and the person who raised him was not his biological father. And Shaq is a nefarious cheater. I mean, what I'm saying again, I don't count LeBron as an anomaly.
I don't count that to be in a broken home. I feel like when you're tall, when you got money, and when you're charming, you're gonna get pussy. Like they ain't got like.
So wait a minute, say that again.
When you're tall and you got money and you're charming, you're gonna get pussy, right? That's it. Like Cam Newton, 6'5", he 260 pounds. He got 8 kids by 3 women. I'm surprised he don't have more. He was a quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, the starting quarterback. People would do.
He seems very charismatic.
It be the
He
niggas
is
who don't-
charismatic.
He's very
But the
charismatic.
nigga dumb as hell. He went to Blinn College because
Come on.
he had the grades the first year.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes we don't try.
You
But
know what,
to me, a lot of the people.
listen.
Oh, go ahead.
Cam?
Oh, he's talking about
Oh.
Cam Karate Chop. It'd be a lot of people on the internet talking about like, oh, he's irresponsible. He's irresponsible. And yes, as a man, you should practice sexual discipline over your body and not be slanging your meat around. 1000%.
Absolutely.
But a lot of these people
absolutely.
that say that they can do it, they don't have the options. You ain't never got chose up on. Ain't nobody ever wanted to just run out there and throw you no tail. These niggas be incels. We talking about sexual discipline. You couldn't get no pussy if you wanted to. If you was him, you'd have more kids. So stop it.
But so then you have the other example of Nick Cannon. And Nick Cannon just chose to give these women kids because their biological clock was ticking.
Okay.
No other real reason. He wasn't with these women. He's like, he was messing with them and all. Yeah, I would like a kid.
Give him one. He
There
can afford
you
it.
go.
He can afford it.
But,
Dog. Give him one.
but by him doing that, he does not really have the time to devote to all of these.
If he
things.
had one kid, he wouldn't have the time because he's doing all now. He's on TV. He's doing all these businesses. He don't have time.
But that's the point.
You
He would
really
be
don't.
he would be busy. But there's ways that you can incorporate 1 or 2 kids that a way that you couldn't if you had 8, 9, 10, 11 kids.
If I get all my women in line, yeah, I could.
That's you.
And that's not hard.
Like with his work
There should
schedule,
have been a
let's
button
say,
for that.
in which, of course, this is just me speaking hypothetically because I don't know that man's business.
Right.
But let's just say, okay, he was out working. Is he supposed to put all them kids on a plane
Yeah.
to come to where he is
I
while
would.
he's working?
I put all my women and them kids in the plane. These is my village. We taking a family picture. But that's how I would do it if I was into that.
These
This nigga.
And they all cool with each other. They've taken family pictures. There've been multiple kids all
I
come
don't think
together.
they're
we
all
got we
cool
gotta
with
go
each
to the
other.
Well,
comments
there's
because
a
I know
couple
they
of them.
A
talk.
couple
Yeah.
of them are cool with each other.
And then he gonna say that's not a good example, but that's old. The female is going to always let you know when they sleeping with your man. This is true.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Me and KG had both our parents growing up. None of our siblings grew up the same. We grew up in the same house. Yeah, but you had here you go, mission being boys. But you had a better
Lord.
opportunity because you had received both parts of you received the nurturing and you received the paternal aspects of this and being able to grow and develop and be the person that you are today. Because what happens is what they've often found is that when it's just solely the woman, you have a lot more coddling and nurturing, and you don't have enough opportunities for them to be in.
I think it depends on the woman.
Yeah, my mom didn't do a whole bunch of coddling.
Yeah.
My dad didn't either though.
But that's one out of how many?
Yeah,
But that's one out of how many?
I want to whenever they do the stats, I want to see the demographics in the areas and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of like nuances to statistics that people don't. And I took a statistics class, and one of the books that we read was like how to skew statistics in your favor. Like you can
absolutely skew statistics within your favor. However, when you get to start to trying to present it, what another person can come behind you and do. This is also why I love to quote a source. Like, you can go back and fact check it. You can go back and look because if you sit here and you read the same information that I read, but then it meant something different to you, somebody lying. It's because somebody wanted to see what they wanted to see.
Yeah.
Just like, the whole thing with the whole COVID, right? They were like, oh, the COVID vaccine. And if you do this, and there's so many different views on that.
Right.
Have not and will not.
Let's not talk about.
But you had an allergic
never
reaction,
mind.
though.
Let's not talk about.
That was to nature.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
So
continue.
boom. Okay. So cheating is not emotional abuse. Now, if one does vengeful cheating, tit for tat, then that is emotional abuse. You say you forgive, but then you'll get vengeance, and then you're not able to forgive. And now you, the one who's actually doing emotional abuse. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. You wasn't too sick to cheat. That's why she's so spicy today.
Who?
Yeah.
I guess they was talking about you because listen. Nick Cam say 24 divided by 8 is 3, fam. 3 hours. Man, here you go, John. That man is on point. She must have been talking about AT Quail. And
Yes, he was.
when do you sleep? When do you work? How are you providing for these 8 kids if your 24 hours is spent? That exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I bet that sounded good to you when you typed it, but it ain't realistic. Oh, and then so here we go. So 50 said, "Have a baby, want me, baby, build millionaire." Niggas
Man.
ain't say nothing about 50. So the one thing that I can say about 50 though, in this instance,
How many kids does he have?
I think like 3 or 4. But
Oh, no, he
50
does not. He
No,
got
he does.
2.
50 only has 2.
No. he got
More
he got
kids.
Marquise,
He got
Then
the
he
one
has-
his own, and then he got the youngest.
and then he got the little baby. Yeah, he's got like 3.
Yeah, you got. Yeah,
got
look
3.
that up, girl, because I don't
He-
know
he
about
had-
that.
he had
I
2.
know about the 2.
Let
He
me
had the
fact
2
check.
smaller kids here recently.
Sure.
He had the oldest son who he didn't mess with,
Let me
Yeah,
fact
I know
check.
about the oldest, and I know about
and the
youngest.
oldest son looked just like him.
Yes, he does.
He just short as hell. He's like 5'8",
He
5'7", somewhere in there.
you know.
But
Okay. What else?
So 50 Cent is a father of 2.
Thank you.
I thought he had 3.
The rapper whose real name is
Curtis Jackson. We ain't
Curtis
got to go that far.
Jackson.
We ain't got to go that far.
He only has 2. He has
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rapped that song, but he
Okay.
ain't about to get on.
See,
Now-
Melvin thought he had 3 too.
no.
Being a
Oh,
woman
because
comes
that was the
naturally
thing.
in it, and it's us. What?
Never mind. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
No.
And then
wrong.
Cam say, I feel like the difference with Cam and Nick Cannon is Nick understands he can't spend equal amount of time with all of his. Thank you. And you're right. Nick knows he can't spend time with all of his kids. He provides for all of them, but he can't spend the same amount of time there. That's to me, that is essentially what the
Yeah.
definition
How
would
old
be,
is
though.
Nick?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm being a contrarian, but like
Go ahead.
niggas be OD on time, right? Like, what if you a goofy? Then you probably don't need to spend time with that guy because you're gonna make a goofy because you already doing goofy behavior. You spend time with this kid, you're gonna make another goofy. Maybe you need to spend less time with him.
What
Nick
is
Cannon,
the
43,
kid?
by the way.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So he's his elder, right?
So if
It's
you
just-
think that
it's-
Cam's making bad decisions with it, and he has, let's say,
But
out of those
But
out of those 8 kids, he has 4 boys, and he's already making bad decisions. So if he was spending more time with them, he was giving more. And I'm not saying he should do. I'm being contrarian.
I'm not saying
he was
he's making
giving-
bad decisions.
Having more influence on them, wouldn't they do the same thing he's doing and wouldn't it perpetuate it? So maybe you don't need to spend a certain time like
But this is the real. I understand the question, but the real thing to focus on here in this whole scheme of everything we've done back and forth.
Mhm.
Neither one of these men are married to any of them, and have
Exactly.
never been married to any of these
One
women.
of the things that Cam said is that he wants to continue to have children, but he
But
wants
he
to have
fears being married.
children more than he wants to get married. He's
he
Correct.
scared.
said, no.
He's
he said he
scared
has
of
the-
divorce.
He said he has the desire. He says he has a
What's the
more
difference?
he has more of a fear of getting the divorce than the desire to get married.
Okay.
Correct. That's what he said.
Okay, same thing.
It's
Tomato, tomato.
Now, Nick, and you are right, Cam. Nick was married to Mariah,
Yes, he was.
And she divorced him
and she divorced him.
I know why.
Why?
because he wanted to get her pregnant, and then she don't
And
have
she was
kids.
she was done. Exactly.
Right.
And so,
I mean,
Yeah.
shit, I'd be done too, nigga. I done had twins. We done.
but
Yeah. That's all she needed.
she only wanted 2, and Nick probably wanted more. But the other thing,
He wanted to have how many he got now. Shit.
but the other
you
part of
judging
this is
I'm
that
not judging him.
Mariah was like 20 years older than him,
Mm-hmm.
and not only that, you had the fact that
She had a career. They both had careers.
right. I mean,
Mariah was putting out music still.
First of all, don't do Mariah.
every year,
I'm not gonna,
All I
I'm not
Want
gonna
for
allow
Christmas,
it.
she-
she-
I'm
she
not
get a
going
check.
to allow
she get a check every
you.
year. All I Want for Christmas.
Listen. Hey.
And Nick got divorced, but has he ever tried to remarry again after that?
Why would
No.
you?
No.
That's a hard choice to make. Like, and I debate that all the time. I talk to my therapist about that every Wednesday. Like, getting married again is just like, why would I give someone the power to completely turn over my life because I trust them? Like,
It's the fear of the divorce.
it's
You got the Cam Newton-itis.
I
It's not- no, it's not-
It's the fear of the divorce, but it's also feeling like you failed.
I don't think it's either one of
What?
those. Like, fear. I'm not.
Go
I
to the comments.
I have a. Go ahead. Go to the comment before I do. I
He said exactly what I said. Mariah come out December 1st every year.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. She
So
get a
she
check every
does.
December.
She sure does.
I have a different.
Making it breathe.
I have a different understanding of fear. Right. Fear doesn't ever keep me from doing something. Fear motivates me to do.
We're gonna
things.
get to you.
So like my fear of failure doesn't keep me from trying stuff. My fear of failure makes me succeed. I don't use fear the same way other people fear. Because when you instill fear in others, you don't let fear use you. So like I'm scared of other people. What I gotta be scared of?
Okay.
So,
But the reason why I don't get married again is because, or why I have a kind of disdain for it, is because I learned my lesson. Like, I'm not gonna bump my head
Why
more
did
than
it
once.
have to be a lesson though?
Because because life learned you. Life gonna learn you, and it did. It learned me. I felt like it was gonna be forever, and it wasn't. And
but that's trauma that you're speaking from.
and no, I'm speaking from experience, nigga.
Trauma is an experience,
Right? And the difference between and the thing that anybody who do know me, I say this all the time. I said it in life. Two things can happen when an experience happens to you. You can make it a chain, you can make it a link, or you can make it a feather. When it's a link, you get enough links, you'll be bound by your experience because you'll make your experiences a chain. You get enough feathers, you'll get wings, you'll rise above it. So I always say that. Like I don't, that does not bother. Like
reading rainbow ass nigga.
Reading rainbow.
But like that shit don't bother me. Like I got the best life chin. I'm the motherfucking main character. I'm Goku. I'm not Yajirobe.
Wait, did you say the best life chin?
Yeah, like what I'm saying, they can't knock me out.
Oh,
okay.
One Punch Man.
What did you think?
I thought he meant like the chin, like.
No, my chin is terrible. I got a caveman chin. That's why I have my beard and hide it because
he got a dimple.
Yeah, he got that.
He got a
booty chin. Yeah,
you got a doonga.
Oh my god,
you got a booty on your chin.
So what?
What they talking about?
So not Cam. Melvin was saying that women who don't want to have kids, does that women that don't want to get married? Well,
what is
he went back and forth. Mm-hmm. So there are women who say they don't want to have kids. Is that selfish? No, it's not. You can do what you want to do, but if you want to be with somebody who wants to have kids, then unfortunately it's not going to work out because they want kids.
Yeah.
And then Marshik has said, "Well, I don't want to have kids, but if God says different, then I'll woman up." Marquis, look, if you taking your pills or whatever you doing, making rubber, then you want to have kids.
Shoot through that.
But if somebody's shooting the club up and you just saying, if God wanted to be, what's gonna probably happen. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
So I mean, again, life is all about decisions, choices, and opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
what's
up? What's up? What you got? What you got? What you got?
What you got, girl?
Or
if your tubes inside, he can shoot the club.
This is true.
That's true.
This is true.
You can't have kids. Can't have kids if your tubes.
If
you ain't got none, if you can burn them and they gone.
You burn them because you time out.
Things is clip burnt.
The whole thing become a playground now.
But on a serious note, like of marriage, though, right? This is a concern of a lot of men because it's like not just me. Like I'm not tripping about that. This is a concern about a lot of. I am because it's like what. And I love the institution of marriage. I feel like a great marriage is amazing. I love the fact that my parents are still married after all these years. I love the fact that my best friend is married to my brother. I think it's amazing. My marriage, while it was awesome, and sometimes it didn't work out. So like, I don't necessarily want to do it again because maybe it's not for me.
And I honestly feel that is the hesitation and the trauma that people have when they have a marriage that is dissolved.
No, you don't.
You have to work through that.
So if I'm a gangbanger and I get shot, and I was like, now I gotta hit the streets again. I'm from the set. No, I'm gonna sit down.
I mean, but
you might can sit down, but you ain't gotta stay sitting
naturally.
So
marriage ain't no horse.
Marshik
you don't gotta
say,
get back on it.
Marshik say you toxic because you was hurt.
I'm toxic. I'm not. I was toxic before that.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
All these stories were before that. That wasn't even when I was with marriage. Like, no.
I mean,
you just toxic.
So basically, every situation is exclusive to the people involved in that situation. All right, bet. So what? And again, when you make these decisions to be with certain people, you have to be able. Go ahead. Because I can see Jamie over there got the twinkle in the eye. Hold on.
Go ahead.
So, question.
Here we go.
Because I think we've discussed this before. It's more so on the zodiac side. Because Cancers and Capricorns have like a really, really good connection. Is it that you think you won't find something that good again?
She was a Virgo. Our girlfriend was a Capricorn. But no, it's not even that. Because I've had good connections like that
Mhm.
outside of that, great ones.
Mhm.
But
They just wasn't her.
it's not even that. It's because I don't care about that. Like I literally said it the other day. I can go for the rest of my life without having it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'll pray for you.
Because
That poor thing.
I've
The
had
rest I'm sorry, the rest of your life without having what?
sex.
Oh.
I'll never have to have sex again. It's not a necessity for me.
Oh.
I got a
We're gonna
lot.
clone your willy and sell it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
There is a mold of it out there right now. So
You done molded your
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
one of my exes has a mold of it. Yeah.
Kellen, what the hell haven't you done?
I told you that on the show. We've talked about this.
God.
This is a certified hood classic.
Crazy.
Wow.
I'm being a good boyfriend. Y'all judging me. That's
I'm
why.
not judging.
what-
I am not
Well,
judging
Well, you know,
you.
no,
I
no.
am not judging.
So
you
I
know?
see what
No
you're saying
judgment.
about being a good boyfriend, and
Mhm.
the psychological aspect of that is crazy, right?
Right.
Like, well,
What
baby,
if
if
she
you
still has it?
if
she
you
does.
see what I'm saying, right?
I'm
So,
sorry.
baby,
I didn't
if
mean
you,
to
if
laugh
you
like that.
you know what I'm saying, baby, if you wanna get you a toy, so
Oh,
because
I have one.
you already used to me, and this what you like, here you go, and then you no longer together. She's always got a piece of you.
Well, no, she said I tried to take it away from her.
Oh.
Cause you can't keep that. I'm gone. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's wild.
You're
Like,
Indian giver.
yeah, I mean,
What you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna throw it
know.
away. You know what? I
So
don't want you using it. I'm gone.
So what I would say, Kay, is
I'm giving you pleasure. And I'm
you can't throw it away, bro. It's
I'm
toxic.
sorry.
You have to dispose of it properly
Oh, okay. I was gonna throw it in
because of what it's
BFI.
made out of. You throw it away, and it end up in the wrong hands or things like that. And
You can't be an Indian giver, sir.
No, that's wild. You
How you
can't.
gonna
You
be an
can't.
It's not
Indian giver
wild.
with
It's
the
not
D?
wild. You should have never did it. You should have
Okay.
never molded your penis.
So
okay.
True.
You should have
so
never molded your
if
penis,
you had
and she wouldn't
if
have
you had
it.
a mold of your vagina,
I'm never gonna mold my vagina. By the way,
no pocket pussy's a cat over here.
no,
It's-
absolutely not.
that's crazy.
So one size fits all.
So what if
Oh,
like
hell no?
what
Wait a
if-
minute now.
What if a company came to you and was like, "We'll give you $1 million plus 10% of every mold that we sell"?
I need more.
Cat say ain't no air. She say this pussy is exclusive.
It is. It absolutely is. Oh.
Baby, please.
$1 million?
When do I start?
$1 million in royalties and perpetuity?
When do I start?
Hey, bring that cast over here.
Bruh,
First of all,
I
that's
don't-
not what we're talking about right now. You
I'm
you
a-
sit up there and you molded your penis for this female, and you're trying to take it
My
back.
girlfriend at the time.
Okay,
She's my girlfriend.
your
How you
girlfriend
gonna
at the
be an
time.
Indian giver with the D.
Yeah,
that's,
you
that's
can't-
like
you
catching
can't
a
do
body
that.
and then
I
you're
don't
like,
get to get
it was trash. Give it back.
No, that's not. See, that's not fair because, like, we're broken up, and she can have my dick whenever she wants to, but I can't have her pussy whenever I want to. That's crazy.
It's
you
not
should have never
crazy.
molded it.
Yeah.
It was for extracurricular activities.
Well,
It
okay.
wasn't for
Okay,
the
so
keep.
she still have an extracurricular
No.
curricular
She
activities
sure
with your
is.
D.
And she's probably had it many
I-
times with others.
That's wild.
She probably shared it.
Yeah, girl, I got some bomb.
That's wild.
Wanna try it?
wait,
Wanna try it?
wait. So what is she making a strap on?
She got a backpack.
Your dick is being used in many ways, sir.
And she was hitting the other chicks with just
Baby.
She stole my
out-
stroke because she
she out
remembered.
there
I'm sorry,
giving
CD, sir.
She stole my stroke. Bitch.
Oh,
Get
God.
that in my playbook.
She out there giving her CD. That's what
Oh,
she giving.
Jesus. Mary and Joseph. You know, listen.
Oh, she got the A eventually because she was around.
Fellas, if you're out there and you don't want your
Don't mold your dick.
yeah, don't mold your dick.
They gonna
She
keep,
got the backpack.
they gonna keep it.
They are. And I would.
unless don't mold penises unless you're married. That should be the
That
thing.
is that exactly.
You know,
exactly.
So that way, when I'm on the road or I'm not home and you got what you need, because that's you my fit,
So-
baby, you my fit.
So what you
Yeah.
so she wasn't. I thought she was my fit, but then I found something else that fit better later on. Like a couple
God!
years later.
Oh.
Wait, what fit better later on?
What? Like you know, your fit's like the perfect vagina for you, right? And I thought she was.
Oh, so another
So
vagina
how
fit
do you
better.
know that it's the perfect fit?
So if-
I'm so
when you get in
confused.
there and you hear angels sing and the clouds part, like just
No.
come there like somebody is sitting in heaven.
What do the angels sound like?
I know you lying.
Your eyes roll back a little bit, like oh. to try to come out a little bit and it's gripping
Full
a little bit,
disclosure.
that natural grip on it.
Full disclosure.
Yeah. You get
Wow.
the goosebumps on the back of your neck. Yeah, that's your
Wow.
fit.
So y'all
You got to back out of it real quick, like, girl, you ain't ready because you really finna buzz.
No, so I'm gonna be as transparent as possible. When you find your fit, it's almost like it just locks in there perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've been looking for this your whole life. You feel it. You feel the beginning, the middle, and the end. Now, if you fit them over in there and you don't feel the end,
that ain't your
that's not your fit.
that's the fit for someone else.
I hate the bend.
Someone broke that lock.
Yeah.
That's not your fit, fam.
It's not.
I hate when you feel like you got more space and you hit it. You
Wait a minute, hold on.
Or
Hold on.
you in that thing, go deeper. I'm already all in.
I'm giving her all I got.
Damn.
You are not the fit.
Yo, oh my god. Ladies, do your kegels. Do your kegels.
Yeah, but the bend sucks though. That's the worst.
I'm doing them
When you
right
hit
now.
the surface
Right?
and it just like you ain't got no space. You cut and you like you're not all the way super like hard. It's kind of bend on. That's the worst. I hate that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, y'all. Never mind.
Wait. I ain't saying nothing out of line.
Having a penis is hard. Y'all never understand.
You said what?
Having a penis is hard.
I don't
coochie
I
is
don't
hard.
want to understand.
We go through more than y'all.
Y'all
Absolutely.
People buy y'all stuff.
You ain't look. Let me tell you something.
Put the what?
People
Wait,
buy y'all
Y'all
stuff
ain't
out
gotta
of
push
coochie.
no big ass head side.
this is true.
Yeah,
But have you ever had to trying to hold your pee when you? So no, you haven't done it.
yeah.
So
Of
you've never
course.
gone to the urinal
Uh-huh.
and your penis be laying one way and you trying to aim it so you because it was just happened to be laying on the
Mhm.
side this day.
Mm-hmm.
It switches up on you. You
Yeah.
got to move stuff
You ain't
around.
never had a nut and then you gotta go pee and then they just shoot crazy.
Ah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
your stream is clogged up.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
trying to get
Yeah.
to school. You're like, what?
You seen me, myself, and Irene, but Jim Carrey around there talking about trying to catch it with the pistol.
That's a real thing.
Oh my
Well,
God.
It happened to me before. I you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get up and I didn't go pee tonight. I woke up in the morning. I was trying to pee. It hit me with the stuff. I was like, wait a minute. Hit me with the 90-degree angle.
Boy, say he had to pee in the tub.
Like, why you going that
Yeah.
way? I was like, why is it?
Cut the water on. Just let it run.
You better clean that motherfucker.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
shit happens.
All right.
Be
So,
nice.
What
We-
the comments say? What the comments say?
Mark, she say harsh, but I think everybody finally starting to.
Yeah.
It's that getting to that witching hour.
Yeah, it
What
is.
is say? Cat? What?
No, Melvin saying, Cat, what's it gonna cost if $1 million ain't enough? Cat, it is what it is. You ain't talking about it.
She
So
got that golden goose.
all right.
Can't try to give it up for free to Melvin though.
So we'll
First of
table.
all, oh my God. I know you didn't. You know what?
Oh, I said that out loud.
Dude.
It's okay.
Wow.
We're gonna get 1933.
He said 1930 wig and little do my
You know what? That's the show for tonight. That is the show for tonight. You know, that is the show for tonight. We appreciate y'all tuning
Inside
in.
jokes, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I wish I could let y'all
that
in on that
was a
one.
little
Hilarious.
jokey joke. He is laughing really hard there too.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, we
you know,
can
That's
table
because
it.
we ain't got no
Yeah.
fans on.
It is hot in
I
here.
was thinking about when he put the camera on him, I was going down. That bitch out.
But
So-
anyway, y'all, thank you for tuning in tonight.
Who gonna sign us out tonight? I don't feel like having to sign out tonight. Who gonna sign us out tonight?
Jamie.
No,
Jamie. Damn, you warmed it up
Anyways.
like you was finna do it. You even put your hand on it, cupped it right and everything.
Hey,
You
yo.
just
wait a minute. Hold on. Please, do it again.
anyway.
In life, go where you're tolerated. No, go where you're elevated, not tolerated.
How you gonna step out there and then just
Listen, she was doing good.
She
Y'all
was.
interrupted her.
Go where you are elevated, not tolerated. Four Kings Podcast, ENT.
We
We
out.
out.
No,
I think that was right. What is it?
What was it?
Oh man, tune in next week.
Yeah, what she said.
look,
Hell.
in life, don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated and celebrated.
Elevated and celebrated.
Elevated and celebrated. Four Kings Podcast, ENT. We're out.
It's the same.